Ba-dup,
Ba-dip.
ba-dup-up.
Ba-da-bip-bip.
Let's see how much loading sim we play today.
I played it for 3-4 hours last night with no problems. So
Nice.
maybe they're finally getting their shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Chunk and I spent $1,000 this morning.
Wow.
We got floor tickets to the Lincoln Park show.
And like, Jesus, $1,000. Jesus.
That's $280 a piece. We bought 3 tickets. And then they tack on a whole shitload of fees and stuff, always.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, Greeny, the third ticket's for Greeny if he wants it. If he doesn't, I guess I'll offer it to Rich, and if he doesn't want it, then I could probably sell it at the show for $500 or $600. So, and Chonko's already paid me. Huh? Yes,
I'll
we'll give
take
it
it.
to you because that'll do nobody any good. Oh, man, I slept good last night. Probably shouldn't say that. Had the whole bed to myself.
What did you do with Bit?
She and Chester at the beach with her mom.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I said I probably shouldn't say I slept good last night. I didn't get kicked in the face by a dog or... What are you eating?
Pizza.
I went to Taco Bell for lunch because they've brought back one of my all-time favorite things for a limited time. So, the beef Maximalt.
I want to go back to Qdoba. That was good.
Yeah, Q-Dubs is really good. Oh, you missed it yesterday. You had gone to do something, and I actually was flying a hot air balloon, which was
Oh, yeah, I gave up
interesting.
for a bit and went and cuddled the dog for a bit. Came back and the game hadn't loaded, so.
Well, I mean, at least you've gotten into the game. I don't think Chonk's gotten in. Oh, Looney was right. This cinematic loading screen is an uncapped frame rate. It was registering 1,000 FPS there for a second.
That's a lot of frames.
That's all the frames, Bennis. Yeah, I've got my commercial pilot's license already. So now I just need to do some missions. Yeah, I really want to unlock some of the other stuff. I only have 500 credits. No! I am poor, Pippus.
Yep.
Are you loading in?
I'm trying to load it into the basic training. I'm out of mayonnaise.
Well, the mayonnaise demon is out of mayo. Okay, come on. Bandwidth too low. Get your shit together, Microsoft.
They added more servers, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. There we go. I like how there was all that loading so I could click continue to go to another loading screen.
Mm-hmm.
There we are. Ah, yes, look at Aviation Bot there.
I'm in the game!
I wish I could, have a beard, but...
Send the guests. Okay, on their way.
Ah, hello, guests.
Hope you're ready to work your magic up their cap. On board, you're taking one of our friends, David, and one of his colleagues for a nice scenic ride over the region. If their seatbelts are fastened, you're good to go. Engine started. Let's go.
God, that text-to-speech is so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Kilo India Papa Juliet Traffic by Tear Oscar Lima Yankee Tree 69er is taxiing to runway 2 tree.
I'm taxiing to runway 2 tree.
2 tree?
Not 2-3, 2 tree.
Hi, thanks for taking us aboard. I'm David. I'm thrilled to fly over Stanley with you. Our office is somewhere in this area. We hope we'll be able to say hello to the team from above.
Hey, I'm Jane, David's colleague. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I am very close to my co-pilot.
Oh, were you in a Cessna?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not exactly a big plane.
Training complete.
What training did you do?
Cameras, apparently. I don't know. I'm just going through all the training missions to begin with.
Ah. I did not do the training missions, but I've got a lot more hours in flight sim than either one of you two does.
You do, and you're also on a flight stick whilst I'm on a controller, so I'm trying to learn what the what buttons do what. I learn about yoke, rudder pedals, and throttle. Yeah.
Kilo India Papa Juliet Traffic by Tear Oscar Lima Yankee Tree 69er taking off runway 2 tree departure to the east.
Well, we're flying.
Yes, passenger, you are flying. A little bumpy up here today.
We feel really safe. Emily was right. There's no sense of vertigo at all.
Notice, oh, if you want a sense of vertigo, I could give you a sense of vertigo, buddy. This is the captain speaking. Please make sure that all binnaces are stored in the upright and locked position.
Hey, it's shaking.
We regret to inform you that there will be no in-flight refreshments today, as they were all scarfed by Binnis.
Nom 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 nom.
You okay? not scared?
I'm too excited to be scared.
You must feel like the king of the world when you fly over our beautiful region at sunset. Definitely need to try that someday.
Nobody talks like that, Microsoft.
Oh, it's defaulted me to the offline TTS, which is even worse.
Well, it wasn't even the pronunciation, it was the wording. You must feel like the king of the skies when you fly over our beautiful region at sunset.
Relax, David. You're gripping the seat so hard you're going to break your hand.
I don't know why he's gripping the seat so hard he's going to break his hand. We're flying straight and level. It's not like I'm doing fucking barrel rolls in a 172 or anything. I mean, I get it. It's like Skyhawk's not the most stable thing in the world when there's any kind of crosswind, but I mean, it's not going to fall out of the sky. It's just going to move around a little bit. It's not like yesterday when I somehow had that Cub flying sideways at 100 knots.
Fine. That's how planes work, right?
I don't know what the fuck that was.
My state of mind says we're up.
Didn't you give it a really strong crosswind?
That's, yeah, one of the weather effects had a really strong... But I know a Cub crafter's light, but there's no way it would do that.
No.
It's so quiet up here. So peaceful.
Now that's a lie. I've been in a Cessna before. He just said it's so quiet up here, so peaceful. Do you know what you hear when you're in the cockpit of a real Cessna flying?
The engine?
You hear brrrr
What did
from the engine the whole
Richard
time.
Hammond say?
Organize everything down
Richard Hammond said it was like flying in a washing machine.
Yeah. Yeah, Cessnas are loud as fuck inside. Okay, here we go with the super specific shit.
I'm going to get whiplash trying to look at everything.
Keep my turns under
I
30
wish we could get a
degrees?
better
No!
overview, but we're too low for that.
The what? What was
The
that?
the flight instructor says you should keep your turns under 30 degrees.
I mean, depending on what you're flying, she's absolutely right.
I'm in a Cessna. Yeah, I can turn left and right.
Good job, Innes.
My stream has... I did. Reload. Thank you.
How well's your sim running?
Seems to be running quite well.
And I'm getting 73 FPS right now, and you know I have this game cranked all the way up.
This is better than I could ever have imagined.
I got up the FPS counter. I'm at 30 to 40 FPS.
That's not bad considering your rig. And considering what this game is.
What did it put the... It's on medium quality. And I've got... TAA anti-aliasing and...
Oh, did you turn on DLSS?
No, I didn't. I was just seeing that.
That'll help you out.
Yeah. Hold on, I want...
Too bad the boss didn't want to come with us. All team buildings should feel like this.
Balanced? Auto?
I generally go with balanced. But if you really just want the frames, go to performance. It's not...
Nah, I like it to look pretty.
It's not honestly going to make a huge visual difference in this game because the sim's going to do all the dumb shit for you in terms of breaking the graphics. Not DLSS.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just think about what Paris looked like for me yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very impressed with how much better the ground looks in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you just take a look at where I'm flying, like, this looks loads better than the old sim.
Yeah. It's quite, detailed settings, too.
No, you want detailed. Open the key binding menu.
No.
What? You don't want to melt your bit brain?
Yeah, I'm already melting my cube map reflections. Fucking Raymark's reflections.
Raymark's Reflections is essentially a
I can't
ray
wait to
tracing
tell everyone
implementation.
back home about this.
Yes, ray tracing there is turned off currently.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's a big performance hit in this game because it's not something you're going to be seeing all the time.
No.
But you know your rig better than me, so you play with what matters to you.
I'm just not playing with anything at the moment. I've just set it to medium and carrying on.
I will say when you do go into the if you do go into the settings and mess with it later, you don't need to worry about turning the glass cockpit refresh rate up or down.
Okay.
That's the that's your MFDs, the Garmin glass cockpit screens. So
Okay.
it doesn't. Do you really care how fast they refresh?
No.
Exactly.
Kilo India Papa Juliet traffic by Air Oscar Lima Yankee Tree 692 miles east 1,900 feet inbound to land runway 23.
Hey, Jane. You've been kinda quiet. You okay?
Just enjoying the moment. Flying over our own place is amazing.
Totally.
I see you're on
I
your
was
way
just
back,
thinking the
guys.
exact same thing.
So, David, did you enjoy the ride? You ready to do it?
I'm not a big fan of this final approach pattern game.
Great thrills, insane panorama over
I'm like
Stanley.
a mile off the airport, and it's turning me in on
Great time from
final.
start to finish. Thanks, Captain.
Like, I am not a fan of
What's
that.
with the turbulence? Should I be worried?
The turbulence is your captain going to idle engines, because that's the only way I'm going to dump the speed I need to get down onto this fucking runway.
Kilo India Papa, Juliet Traffic by Terre, Oscar Lima Yankee Tree 69er is on final runway 23 to land.
This is not going to be a pretty landing. That was a real not pretty landing.
It was savage. Is that the right word?
Jesus.
I see you're on your way back, guys. So, David, did you enjoy the ride? You ready to do it again?
Maybe you need to go back to flight school.
Maybe I do. That was ugly.
Insane panorama over Stanley.
Kilo India Papa, Juliet Traffic by Terre, Oscar Lima Yankee Tree 69er is on final runway 23 to land.
Don't sink, 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 don't sink,
This crosswind is not helping me any.
don't sink.
And a buttery smooth landing for a perfect finish.
Now that landing was fucking butter. Partially my fault. I should have been reducing speed a little bit earlier, but I was expecting to turn out right and come in on a circle pattern, not just immediate direct left in. You know?
Kilo India Papa.
I feel like if you do career, there's a lot of steps that I do that you're going to be skipping.
Is taxiing to parking.
Like, I don't see you having the patience to taxi around and talk to ATC and stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Ben's like, I'm not playing career mode. What are you fucking talking about?
So I'm trying to focus on what.
Okay, I'll shut up and let you train. I'm sorry, I have to interrupt you, Bennis. What are these planes parked here? We're in some podunk regional airport. Why is there an F-18 parked over there?
I put my plane in a dangerous situation. Also, stream is not keeping up. Hang on. My computer, I think it's possibly unhappy that 96% of my CPU is taking up.
Always cool to see your own region from a new perspective. Looks like they enjoyed it. That was a great flight seeing session. Cool.
Yay!
Yeah.
Bot mission success.
Good job. Ooh.
Excuse me? Mission payout 28,150 credits. Employer commission 27,320 credits. I need to open my own business. Fuck this lady.
I see you've made good progress so far. I think you will need a space of your own. You can take this desk. It's been empty for a while.
Oh, I got a desk with an office. Or an office with a desk, rather.
Fancy.
Back to HQ. They don't have enough credits. Yeah, fuck, I need to make some money. New specializations available. Flight sim, great. Flight sim is honestly not my favorite, guys.
It'd be a great game if the button prompts you were giving me was actually working. Well, I put my plane in a dangerous situation.
Nice. Yes, I like ferry flights. Ferry flights are nice. I don't dislike the flight sim. I just don't want to do them over and over again because it's always take off, go here, circle, come back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the trim on the controller is right bumper and flicking the right stick.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Like, I'd expect it to be like a smooth, like, hold it and like you scroll through, but then you have to flick it for each sort of individual thing.
That would almost be the kind of thing I would bind to like a key on your keyboard you can get to easily, like the up and down arrows.
Yeah.
I bound mine to one of the little wheels on my controller or on my HOTAS.
Hey, Mystic.
Hey, Mystic.
Just yell at Chonk to actually ship me his X52.
I think he's trying to figure out how to do it without like being charged $1,000.
I mean, understand? Yeah.
Yeah, that right there is what I bound trim to, Menace. The game is, knock on wood, working.
Mm-hmm. Ah, nice.
Oh, that's really cool, Ben. Look.
Ooh.
Hello, it's Julia Reichert. Thanks for
Oh,
accepting the call.
power!
I'm your contact here. Today's lucky bird heading to Nijmegen Drawn is this charming little 172 Skyhawk. The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, he wants it flown back. He is already waiting for it. His name's Mr. Michael Klimek. Now give this beautiful bird the VIP treatment it deserves. Take care.
Echo Delta Romeo Mike traffic by Tear.
Yes, the
Echo
servers they
Charlie
seem
Mike
to have
Niner,
implemented seem to have
taxiing
worked
to
quite
runway
well.
36.
Look where my hold short is, Ben.
Ooh, wibbly wobbly. Kind of hard to do movements on the joystick.
It can be.
Oh. Yeah, close enough.
Echo Delta Romeo Mike traffic by Tear. Echo Charlie Mike Niner taking off runway tree 6 departure to the south.
Yeah, my boyfriend wants to become a pilot.
Hmm. Well, then maybe he can fly you over here whenever you want to come.
Mm. Currently, he makes cheese.
He makes cheese.
Mhm.
Okay.
Shush! Stop telling me I can't multitask by looking at my speedo and my altimeter at the same time.
You can't multitask. We know this
I
to be
can.
true. All right, finally.
I passed basic training.
Congratulations.
80%. What's an 80%? B? C? B, I think.
B.
Yeah, got a B. Now I've got to learn how to take off and land.
Landing's going to be the hard part for you.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't good at it in the old game either.
I was fine.
You always say that. You were not.
I am inspecting my aircraft.
I actually find that to be very cool.
Uh-huh. Oop.
See, this is why I love these games. This is fucking spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I'm able to, if I turn the dial slow enough, I'm able to adjust the trim by single degrees. And I know that doesn't fucking happen on the gamepad. I was messing around in 2020 the other day. I think I was... Oh, after I finished the video, I decided I'd actually land the plane for once since I was right next to an airport.
Mm-hmm.
I got an achievement for a dead stick landing.
Huh.
How in all 4 years that as much of that game as I've played had I not gotten a fucking dead stick landing?
I don't know.
I mean, I think that's how Bennis lands all the time. I actually wasn't meaning to do it either. I throttled down to idle to lose speed. And the fucking 172, no, it was a 152 I was flying. The engine shut off and wouldn't turn back on. So, you know, that's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ben, look. I don't know how well that's coming through on stream, but there's a whole wind farm over there along that ridge line.
I can barely see it.
Well, once you get done with training, I'll stop doing career mode stuff and we can go actually fly together.
Yep. Got this. You like
I don't.
the tablet even tells you the pre-flight checklist and everything.
The tablet's really fucking cool, actually.
Uh-huh.
You can pop it out onto another monitor too.
Ooh. god, you could make the checklist like really detailed.
Yeah, they've said that if you want to do when you do like commercial pilot stuff, like airliners, you can do the entire walk around pre-flight that pilots do.
Echo Delta Romeo, Delta traffic by Tear. Echo, Charlie Mike 9 or 5 miles northeast, 2,600 feet inbound to land runway 27.
Let's put the temperature in the right units, thanks.
Were they in freedom units?
They were.
Which is interesting because mine came defaulted to BIPIS units.